Charles Barkley was right. Denver is wasting Nikola Jokic's prime. And now, it's starting to show. Even Jokić, usually calm and collected, seems frustrated with how things are going.
This is when you make your move. With Jokić sitting,
well, this is it.
Go for the kill now.
That's what we've been saying, yeah.
Build the big lead now.
You have to win these minutes without Jokić in the game, without Steph in the game, Jimmy Butler.
61 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. The most points ever in a triple-double. And somehow, Denver still walked away with a loss.
Yeah. Man, he took an L.
Take another
He
sip.
took an L.
Take another sip.
Hey,
Take another sip,
I know what
dog.
you thinking. I know you thinking the same thing I'm thinking about that game.
It's fucked up, dog. It's fucked up. It's gonna be fucked up. It's gonna be fucked up.
This is gonna be
This is
the best numbers in the history of the game to not get the MVP.
That game sums up exactly what's happening to Nikola Jokić this season. He's having one of the most incredible seasons in NBA history, but he's not getting the respect he deserves, mainly because the Nuggets aren't holding up their end. Let's be honest, would there even be an MVP debate if Denver had a better record? If the Nuggets had OKC's win total, Jokić would likely be the clear front runner. The problem? We're starting to get numb to how outrageous his numbers are. Right now, Jokić is averaging 30 points, 12.8 rebounds, 10.2 assists, and 1.8 steals per game. He's shooting 58% from the field, 41% from three, and 80% from the line. That shouldn't even be possible. And it's not just stats, he's doing it all. Running the offense like a point guard, dominating inside, knocking down step-back threes, and playing defense at a high level. No center has ever done this, not even Shaq, who admitted as much just the other day.
2001 Shaq, 2025 Jokić, what happens?
Slavian chicken, wherever he's from.
Wait, what?
Slovenian chicken?
Slovenian chicken.
Really?
You tear him up?
Yeah.
What's your stat line? What's his stat line end of the night?
I'm
Serbia,
getting 40.
by the way.
I'm getting 40, and they're going to have to double me. And he probably going to pick and pop and take me all that, but he probably won't be in the game while, because after he shoot the three, I'm running right to the middle lane, and the whole arena going to yell 3 seconds, and we'll see. And I'm going to hit way more twos than you hit threes, guarantee you that.
I just don't think they would ever match.
I want to see it. I wish I could see it.
And
They're not putting Aaron Gordon on him.
And I'm going to make his brothers want to fight me, because the first play of the game, elbows.
Right now, Nikola Jokić is top 5 in points, rebounds, and assists, something no one's done since the 1969-70 season, and he's still ranked in the top 15 in steals, which is almost unheard of for a 7-footer. But the deeper you go into the numbers, the crazier it gets. Jokić is making 11.8 shots per game on 20.3 attempts, including 1.4 three-pointers on just 3.4 tries. His true shooting percentage, a jaw-dropping 65.9%. That kind of efficiency is rare. He's already posted 27 triple-doubles this season, more than in any of his MVP years, and he's on track to finish with over 2,000 points, 800 rebounds, and 600 assists. No other center in NBA history has ever hit that mark 3 times. This isn't normal. We may never see anything like it again. Just look at what he's doing to the record books. At the start of April, he dropped a 61-point, 10-rebound, 10-assist game against the Timberwolves, the highest-scoring triple-double in league history. Then he followed that with a 31-point, 21-rebound, 22-assist performance against the Suns, becoming the first player ever to post what's called a double triple-double. This is true greatness. And even the all-time great centers before him weren't doing things like this. Let me break it down.
Yeah.
Just everything, P. I'm talking about he touching everything in the game, bro.
Yeah,
bro,
for
he's
sure,
going to go down as one of the greatest centers, bro. Straight up, because he's dominating his time.
Among centers, Jokić is putting up 30 points per game. That's more than Joel Embiid's 25.5 this season, and even better than Shaquille O'Neal's 29.7 during his 2000 MVP year. When it comes to rebounds, Jokić is grabbing 12.8 a night, second only to Domantas Sabonis at 13.2. For context, Dennis Rodman, one of the best rebounders ever, averaged 14.6 at his peak. Jokić isn't far off, and unlike Rodman, he's also scoring 30 and handing out assists. Speaking of assists, Jokić leads all centers, and it's not even close. Wilt Chamberlain once led the league with 8.6 assists in 1967-68, and that was historic. but Jokić is averaging 10. That's next level. And then there's the defense. People love to say Jokić isn't a strong defender, but 1.8 steals per game puts him first among centers, ahead of Anthony Davis, 1.3. Even Hakeem Olajuwon, one of the best defenders ever, averaged 1.7 over his career. At his peak, Hakeem hit 2.6, but he's not miles ahead of where Jokić is right now. The truth is, no one's doing what Jokić is doing, not Wilt, not Hakeem, not Shaq. This season, he's basically a point guard, a sharpshooter, and a powerhouse rolled into one surprisingly graceful big man.
Wilt-like numbers. How do you not give him the MVP, dog? He's the best player in the league. Like, it's not making sense right now, dog.
If you put up the definition.
God damn. 61, 10, and 10.
That's hard. That's hard.
Nikola Jokić is putting up historic numbers this season, but they keep getting overlooked for one simple reason: the Denver Nuggets. The team basically runs entirely through him. When Jokić is on the court, the Nuggets have a net rating of plus 24.4 points per 100 possessions. When he sits, it drops to minus 19.3. That's a staggering 43.7-point swing, the biggest in the entire league. He's only missed 7 games this season, and Denver went 3-4 without him. That says everything. To put it in perspective, compare this version of Jokić to LeBron James in 2006-7. That year, LeBron averaged 25.7 points, 8.6 rebounds, and 8.1 assists. Jokić has more points, more rebounds, and more assists, and arguably with even less help around him. Or take Allen Iverson in 2001. AI averaged 31.1 points and 4.6 assists, dragging the Sixers to the finals with Dikembe Mutombo as his top support. Jokić is outscoring Iverson, doubling his assists and dominating the boards, all while carrying Denver in much the same way. Jokić isn't just carrying the Nuggets. He is the Nuggets. He's the engine, the fuel, and the GPS. Meanwhile, his supposed co-star, Jamal Murray, hasn't been consistent. This season, he's averaging just 18.2 points on 43% shooting, 36% from deep, with 2.5 turnovers per game. He's also missed 12 games due to injury. Compare that to his 2022-23 season: minus 20 points on better efficiency, over 6 assists, and more consistent play. If Murray were back at that level now, paired with what Jokić is doing, Denver's offense could easily jump from 114.8 points per game, currently 12th in the league, to around 118 to 120. That could mean 5 to 7 more wins, enough to put them in the top 2 of the Western Conference. Even early season sparks, like Russell Westbrook's brief boost off the bench, have fizzled out. Instead of helping, he's hurting the team's chances now. And to top it all off, Coach Michael Malone was just let go after a solid 47-28 season, so at this rate, Jokić might have to coach the team too. Bottom line, Jokić has been the best player in the NBA for the past few years, but this season, this is his masterpiece, and somehow, he's still trailing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in the MVP race.
At the highest competition, this is my thing. You got the best player in the league, clearly. Like, he may win MVP, he may not. But to me, it just tells me Denver is not serious. Since they won a championship, they failed to re-sign the players that they had to help them win the championship. They regressed in the role players, and they said, hey, we're just going to plug and play and just hopefully our best player can cover our weaknesses.
Team performance has always played a big role in MVP voting. So even though Jokić might be the best player in the league, the fact that Denver isn't one of the top teams is holding him back. Add in some voter fatigue, he's already won 2 MVP aces. And there's a real chance he gets snubbed again, even though this might be his most dominant season yet. But missing out on MVP aces isn't new for Jokić. What is new is how fired up he's been. We're seeing more emotion, more frustration, even when they lose. That's not the Jokić we've known. He used to be calm, shrugging off losses like they were no big deal. Now, he's clearly had enough. Look at what happened against the Warriors on April 4. When Denver's offense stalled without him, he let the frustration show, and honestly, who could blame him? Or take that wild double overtime loss to the Timberwolves. Jokić dropped 61 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. He played 53 straight minutes after halftime, never came off the floor, and they still lost. What more can one player do? Now, with coach Michael Malone gone and David Edelman stepping in, there's even more pressure on Jokić, not just to carry the team on the court, but to help guide them off it too. And if you're wondering why a team with a player this good is struggling, Coach Malone actually hinted at what might be behind it.